What's up, guys? Welcome back to Flipping the Script Fishing. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get out in the water in quite some time, so I had to start from scratch and figure out the puzzle from the very beginning. Now, even though I find it nearly impossible to leave the dock without making a couple casts, I knew the fish were moving toward the grass and toward those flats on the main river channel. Like any typical midsummer morning, there should be a topwater bite, and the worm bite should pick up as the day moves on, dragging it through the grass. So I made my way to a main lake flat that I knew had some grass on it, and I began my search. Smacked it like a biggin. Little guy. But gets the skunk out of the boat. Spook. I think we get another. Unfortunately, another didn't happen with that spook. So I made my way in and I found a grass edge and began picking it apart with the small worm. During the summer, I do like to throw a worm weighted with a nail weight. It's this Texas rig that comes through the grass very well and it gets lots of bites. Little guy. Lost my worm too. Second one I had up there shallow, real shallow. I'm gonna try to throw this around up there, see if I can't get a bigger bite. If I can't, then I'll move on. Well, got one at least. I really thought this was gonna be a big one because, well, going with Magnum worm. But he's hooked though. Oh, goodness. There we go. Not quite a keeper. As I'm going, I'm throwing this swimming worm. This is a Zoom Magnum swimming worm. So it usually gets a big bite. Well, apparently 14-inch fish like them too. It's good bait though. It does get me some big bites, so
trying to throw big baits, get big bites, not catch so many little ones, but we'll see. The day's still young.
Periodically, a school of fish would come up feeding on the small shad minnows. However, they always seemed to be just out of reach. Yet another reason why I cannot stand monofilament. It's got such terrible memory. Rest assured, when you need to make that long cast, it's going to backlash. So in order to make that cast, I tied on one of my favorite baits here lately, a Big Daddy Baits booger spin.
There we go. All right. Oh, Big Daddy Baits booger spin. When they come up schooling, you can rocket this thing over there. Yeah, it works. Need to get some bigger one now.
After fishing those May Lake grass flats for a couple hours and only some small fish to show for it, I decided to check some vertical structure with some deep water close by.
Another little one. Saw some decent size ones chasing that booger spin, but they just didn't get it. I don't know why? They were schooling over there. I think I can catch a couple here. I just gotta figure them out. Keeper. Might be the first keeper of the day. I'll take it. Saw it busting over there, threw over there and hit it. Let's see if there's another. go. I'll figure something out here. Let's figure something out here.
Even though these fish are typically right up against the wall and they'll hit your lure as it drops down the side of it, these fish were suspended off the wall 10 to 15 feet over 45 feet of water.
You're sitting just a little bit deeper, and I just gotta let it drop down in there. 3 casts in a row. Right. That's fun.
Once I put together that little piece of the puzzle, I was able to catch fish after fish after fish. Unfortunately, they're still lacking in the size. But it sure is fun when you can catch fish on every other cast.
Better one. Sometimes I just hammer it, and other times I won't touch it. It's weird. It's only a matter of time. Really hit this thing. Looks like we got a race or something going on. This is ridiculous. little bit better fish. So I had a fish bite off my tail, my swim bait. And I remembered I had these little tail spinner things, so I added it on there and it worked. Cool deal. See if we can get another one on it.
When you find a little concentration of aggressively feeding fish, it's a great time to try little new presentations and try to experiment just a little.
Look at that, number 2. There we go. Alright, little spot. Get that one on the drop. That's better. All right. Lost my tail spinner. Get it in there. Felt strong, really strong at first.
After I'd had my fill of small fish, I decided to tie on a Carolina rig so I could drag it along the bottom along this depth change and see if I couldn't get a bigger bite.
Yeah, buddy. I knew they had to be around here somewhere. All right. That's a nice one there. Incher. All right, good deal. Finally got a good one. Let's get a release. All right. Oh. Well, there's your release. Carolina rig with a Magnum trick worm. Awesome. All right, cool deal.
The Carolina rig is a very effective lure in probing those deep depths and those depth changes. It shines mostly when the current is running. However, that was not the case this day. And unfortunately, when you have slack water conditions, it can take a long time to probe the areas you need to. And unfortunately, I was running out of time, and I had to pack it up and call it quits. But fortunately, we were able to end on a high note with that bigger fish. Caught plenty of fish and caught them on different presentations. All in all, I'd call it a successful day. Unfortunately, we're still looking for that big fish. Until next time, Tide Lines.